In a small town nestled between rolling hills and serene lakes, there lived a man named Thomas. Thomas wasn't particularly wealthy or famous, but he possessed a unique understanding of the most precious commodity in the universe: time. Thomas was an ordinary man with an extraordinary mindset. His days began early, not because he had a demanding job or a bustling social life, but because he understood the value of time. As the first rays of the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Thomas was already awake, ready to embrace the gift of a new day. His routine was simple but purposeful. Each morning, Thomas would take a stroll through the quiet streets of his town. With each step, he marveled at the beauty of the world around him: the dew-kissed flowers, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the symphony of birds welcoming the dawn. To him, these moments were not just a part of the day, they were treasures, fragments of time that added richness to his existence. As he walked, Thomas would often encounter others lost in the hustle and bustle of life, oblivious to the magic happening around them. He couldn't help but feel a sense of compassion for those who rushed through their days without savoring the beauty that surrounded them. It was as if they were blind to the precious seconds slipping away, irretrievable. One day, as Thomas was enjoying his morning ritual, he met a young man named Jake. Jake was ambitious and driven, always chasing after the next big opportunity. He believed that success was measured by the number of achievements and possessions one could accumulate. Thomas, however, saw something in Jake, a spark that needed to be nurtured. "Jake," Thomas said with a warm smile, "do you ever stop to appreciate the beauty of the world around you?" Jake, caught off guard, replied, "I don't have time for that. I'm working hard to secure my future." Thomas nodded knowingly. "It's admirable to strive for success, but don't forget to savor the journey. Time is a currency, and how you spend it determines your true wealth." Intrigued by Thomas's perspective, Jake decided to spend more time in his company. Over the weeks that followed, Thomas shared his philosophy about time, that it was not an enemy to be conquered but a companion to be embraced. He spoke of the importance of balance, of finding joy in the present while working towards future goals. Thomas became a mentor to Jake, guiding him to appreciate the subtle nuances of life. They spent evenings watching sunsets, discussing dreams under the starlit sky, and enjoying simple meals with friends. Through these experiences, Jake began to understand the profound truth that Thomas embodied. The value of time lay not in its quantity, but in its quality. As months passed, Jake's perspective shifted. He no longer measured success solely by external achievements. Instead, he measured it by the depth of his relationships, the richness of his experiences, and the contentment in his heart. The relentless pursuit of success had given way to a more balanced and fulfilling life. One day, as Thomas and Jake sat by the lake, watching the ripples dance on the water's surface, Jake expressed his gratitude. "Thomas, you've shown me a way of life I never knew existed. I used to think time was an obstacle, but now I see it as a gift." Thomas smiled, his eyes reflecting the wisdom he had gained over the years. "Life is a tapestry woven with moments, Jake. Each thread is a choice, and the pattern emerges as you weave them together. Cherish the threads, for they are the essence of your journey." As time continued its steady march, Thomas and Jake became symbols of a different kind of success, one defined by fulfillment, connection, and a deep appreciation for the value of every passing moment. And so, in that quaint town surrounded by hills and lakes, the legacy of Thomas and Jake lived on. A timeless tale reminding everyone that in the grand tapestry of life, the threads of time are the most precious of all.